Okay, it's Johnny. We're going to do a review on a Rallt Hammock. This looks like a single hammock. It's the bag it comes in its own pouch. Has a strap that's stitched to the bottom, but then it loops loosely over the top. It has a clip, adjustable, so it can be tightened down. I guess just to help get it into a more of as much of a compact package as you can get if you're going to have it in your pack or what have you. If it's going to be a backpacking hammock or a camping hammock, this will help kind of get it into a tighter fit. But card comes with it. Free guide to hammock camping. Haven't gone on there to check that out yet, but we are going to get this out and get it set up and see what it looks like. Okay, got it set up. See the spread. This comes with 1/4-inch ropes. What you see right here, like a 1/4-inch braided rope. 2 ropes, one for each side. Got this style carabiner with the hook. Now I was noticing from the ends, looks like it got all triple stitching done on the ends, which loops over and has the rope that runs, all the way down through the ends, and then it's triple stitched to hold it inside. And then your edge is single stitched, fold it over. And then when it comes to the separation of your 2 different colors, it's triple stitched also. So it's stitched up well. This is like the parachute material, real thin and slick. You got your attached pouch. Usually the way I've seen these designed is the way it's stitched is you could still get in the pouch from the front while you're laying in the hammock, but their patch is on the other side, so they might not have thought that one through. I would have put my patch on the outside so it could be seen whenever it's hung. You could see it underneath, but maybe they designed it differently. Maybe, I'm not sure. But a couple other brands I've messed with and demoed, they're sewed on the side, which it makes it real handy because once you go take this down, this is sewed on, so once you take this down, everything wraps up and rolls up and goes back into this pouch. And then you got the cinch cord with the keeper to cinch it all shut. That's the bag that it came in. And like we pointed out on the other ends, you got your triple stitching on your ends. Rope, carabiner. Then I guess on this one, since I'm at a wider spread, down here, I was going to show you, I kept it double roped, loop back through. There's different ways you can tie these up. Now if you go to look on that card and go to their website, they'll give you also different ideas on ways to tie these things up. If you're not savvy, don't know your knots, and don't know how you should tie these things up, but I try to tie them in ways that they'll pull right back apart, and you ain't got to worry about fighting to undo a knot or anything like that. Everything I do, once you take it apart, it all comes loose real easy. No tight knots to mess with. It's just all cinches tight. So there's different knots you can use. I've already had my weight on it. When I first tie these up, I bounce my weight on it, and then if it sags at all, once it gets the rope stretched out, then I'll readjust it, tighten it up, so it's at the perfect height for me. But the only thing, once I sat in this, the only thing I could hear is just really the rope settling into the bark. What you hear right now is that creaking of the ropes in the bark. But I've put my weight on all of it, bounced around quite a bit. I checked threads and everything again, and threads and everything's holding up. Seems everything's stout. It's got plenty to hold my weight. I'm going to look up and see what these are rated for, but I'm pretty sure it was 400 pounds, but don't quote me on it. I'll have to look it up to make sure. But I'm about 185, holds me easily. Looking at construction and how it's all done up with the triple stitching, I like it. It seems stout enough. I would trips to the lake, one-nighters, out in the backyard, camping, sleepovers outside, all that. I would be more than happy to take this on. I don't know if I would graduate this up to my my backpacking hammock. I mean, it looks like it would hold up, but I don't know if I would graduate it up to my backpacking hammock quite yet without using it some more. I would want something that I would know would go through the test of time to see how it held up. Now, unless it looks like it'll hold up, it looks like it'll be fine unless it's abused. If you get it around a bunch of branches and a bunch of sticks and you're tearing holes in it, of course anything's going to fail you, but if as long as this is well taken care of, you should be good. And if you have any extra cordage that you take in your backpack at all, then you got to back up in case anything frays, fails, what have you. Or if you have a longer spread in between trees, you can always add cordage so you can reach that spread, because you're not always going to find a perfect gap in between two trees where they're all going to fit just perfectly. So we'll go check the I want to see if verify that weight limit on these and then get back. Okay, final opinions, assessments. Definitely look this up whenever you get your hammock. There's some pretty neat pointers in there. It's pretty informative, educational. The ropes are, what did they say? The hammock is rated for 400 pounds. The ropes is nautical grade, so used like on sailboats, what have you, so you don't have to worry about the strength on the ropes or them failing you, even tying them at a single strand. And I think you've seen on my video that I doubled it, but that doesn't seem to need to be the case. As strong as those ropes are, it won't be a problem. The fabric is tear resistant and abrasion resistant, so that helps out. So the more I look into it, when it comes to the specs, I trust it more as a pack hammock, like a backpacking hammock. Maybe even to get one as an extra to throw into like my bug out bag or survival bag, something like that. If you're on a rough bark tree like I was tied to, you might want to look into getting the straps, the tree straps, so it doesn't tear into the tree, hurt the tree. Plus it's hard on those ropes when you get that real rough bark. Straps are always better. They're wider, it's an actual strap, and it doesn't cut into the tree. And they're really not that much online either. Look at those, price those, they're not too bad. But as this comes as a package, you get the ropes, you get the carabiner, so you already get the whole package to go out camping, backpacking, backyard lounging, what have you. It's all ready to go, so you don't have to worry about ordering anything extra out of the gate. It's just if you want to improve on this, then go with the straps, or get a bug net if it's going to be that time of year where you got to worry about bugs, mosquitoes, or get your rain tarp and your rope to hang your rain tarp in case there's chances of that. So as far as this and the price this is sold at and the quality you're getting, I like it. I like it a lot. I'd say it's a real good buy. So if you're on the fence, I'd say definitely go with it. And I did receive this at a discount for my honest review, but I've showed you every point I can and showed you the stitching, showed you the end, showed you the equipment that comes with it, so you draw your opinion off of all that. Thanks.